Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Khalid Akila Umam, and I will presentation about communicating with students, building effective classroom interaction. Introduction: communication is an important part of the teaching and learning. Teachers communicate with students every day through speaking, listening, body language, and feedback. Good communication creates a positive learning environment and improves students' understanding the participation. Why communication matters? Communication plays an important role in education because it helps teachers build trust with students and create a positive learning environment. Good communication also encourages students to participate actively in classroom activities and improve their understanding of the lesson. When communication is effective, students become more confident and motivated to learn. Verbal communication. Teachers should verbal communication effectively to help students understand lessons more clearly. Speaking with simple and understandable language can reduce confusion and improving learning. Teachers can also ask open-ended questions to encourage students to think critically and express their opinion during the classroom discussion. Nonverbal communication. Nonverbal communication is another important part of teaching. Facial expression, eye contact, body language, and tone of voice can influence students' feeling and attitudes toward learning. Positive nonverbal communication helps students feel respected, comfortable, and supported inside the classroom. Building a supportive classroom climate. Teachers can build a supportive communication climate by listening actively to students and responding respectfully to their ideas. Showing empathy and appreciation can strengthen teacher-student relationship. When the student feels safe and valued, they are more willing to participate and share their thoughts. Encouraging student participation. Student participation is essential for meaningful learning. Teachers can encourage participation by creating engaging activities such as discussion, group work, and classroom presentations. Students are more likely to speak and contribute when they feel comfortable expressing their ideas without fear of criticism. Active listening skills. Active listening skills is an important communication skill for teachers. Teachers should pay attention carefully when students speak and avoid interrupting them. Asking follow-up questions and giving a truthful responses can help students feel heard and respected. Giving effective feedback. Providing effective feedback can improve student learning and performance. Teachers should give the feedback that is clear, constructive, and encouraging. Positive feedback helps the student recognize their strengths, while constructive suggestions help them improve their weakness. Common communication problems. Several communication problems may occur in the classroom, such as unclear instructions, misunderstandings, or limited student interaction. Teachers should identify these problems early and use communication strategies that support better understanding and engagement. Technology and communication. Technology has changed the way teachers communicate with students. Educational platforms, video, and online learning tools can make communication more interactive and engaging. Totally also provides opportunities for students to collaborate and learn more effectively. In this presentation, I would like to explain several classroom problems and possible solution using logical argumentation based on classroom management strategies. For the problem number one, Mr. Eleazar repeatedly had problems when leading a class discussion with his junior high school students. No matter how involved the topic the students were, there were usually several students sitting in the back who would talk, shout out silly answers, and play with play with objects they had brought from home. The first problem he had the first problem is about Mr. Eleazar. He had difficulty controlling the classroom discussion because some students sitting in back talked loudly, said a silly answer, and played with the object during the lesson. In my opinion, this problem happened because the students were not fully controlled during the discussion activity. The teacher may also not have established clear classroom rules for the beginning. In addition, students at the back usually feel less supervised, so they become more distracted. To solve this problem, Mr. Elizar should improve his classroom management. First, he should set clear rules before starting discussion. For example, students must respect others and stay focused during class. Second, he can rearrange the seating position by placing disruptive students closer to the front. Third, he should make the discussion more interactive so all students feel involved. Lastly, giving rewards or praise to active and disciplined students can increase motivation. So, with better classroom management and student engagement, this discussion activity can run more effectively. And for problem number 2, Zefano was on. The second problem is about Zefano. He was a very disruptive student who often talked during the class, teased after student, and gave sarcastic comments to the teacher. I think Zefano behaved that way because he wants attention from his classmates. Since other students laughed at his behavior, he felt encouraged to continue. Another reason might be the lack of discipline and personal guidance. To solve this behave that way because he wants attention from his classmates. To solve this issue, Miss Yandra should stay calm and professional. She should not react emotionally in front of the class because it may the situation worse. Instead, she can talk to Giovanni privately after class to understanding his behavior. She also need to apply firm consequences if he continues disturbing the class. If necessary, she can cooperate with parents or school counselors. Giving Giovanni positive responsibilities in class may also help him become more responsible. In conclusion, consistent discipline and positive guidance are important to improve student behavior. Problem number 3, Miss Yaheskila was concerned about the frequent teasing that had begun in her class. It reaches the point where there was constant bickering among the students. They become so angry, began yelling, shouting, and shoving one another during class. And the third problem happened in Miss Yaheskila class. There was frequent teasing among students, and eventually it became serious argument, yelling, and even pushing during class. This problem may happen because students did not respect each other. The teasing behavior was probably ignored for too long, so the conflict became worse. The classroom environment also become unhealthy and uncomfortable for students. To solve this problem, Ms. Yaheskilia should immediately stop all bullying and teasing behavior, since to create strict classroom rules about the respect and communication. She can also use group activities to build teamwork and empathy among students. And most importantly, the teacher must create a safe and supportive classroom environment. Therefore, good communication and mutual respect are necessary to maintain a positive classroom atmosphere. That's all about the classroom problems and the solution based on logical argumentation. Thank you for your attention. Have a nice day.